just to give you a little bit of a breather, a little bit of a pause in all the Wuhan, and I haven't even gotten into the reason why we should call it that. And I keep meaning to, and team, there's so much. And look, we're going to be in this together. We're in this every day until this thing is passed. So shields high for real. This was a story that I thought was just worth taking a moment to look at. Andrew Gillum. You may remember Andrew Gillum. He was a very celebrated by the media gubernatorial candidate for the state of Florida, very important state, as we all know, for a lot of reasons. And he was the mayor of Tallahassee, which, as I understand it, is not a particularly well-run city. It's got a city with some problems. But it turned, and I think now he's a CNN contributor, or he was, because, CNN, if you become a famous Democrat running for office, the first thing you move when you lose is you just go to Jeff Zucker and he starts writing you checks. Turns out that this is breaking news from today. Andrew Gillum was, quote, in an inebriated state on the scene of a possible drug overdose at the Mondrian South Beach Hotel early this morning with clear plastic baggies containing suspected crystal meth. Not only was he the Democrats, and he came close to winning, the Democrats' favorite. I mean, the media loved this guy. He was their choice for the governor of California. Governor of Florida. But he also was talked about by some people as a possible VP candidate. And look, if this was like 15 years ago and he was a young guy and this happened and we found this out later, I'd be like, hey, look, I know drugs are bad. ODing is very serious. I get all that. But, I think we're living in a time now where we are more forgiving of people's youthful indiscretions than we used to be, unless it's Kavanaugh, and then we make up indiscretions that didn't happen, and we make up assaults that didn't happen. But, in general, I think we're a little bit, but not if you're being actively talked about as a possible VP candidate, then you probably shouldn't be in an inebriated state at a drug overdose scene at the Mondrian South Beach, a hotel I've been to, by the way, which, let me tell you, party never stops there. That place is lit AF. For sure. That's where the party happens. I'm just telling you, it's a lot of unts at the Mondrian and at, what's that other, the SLS. Whew, man. You better put your party shoes on if you go to the SLS in South Beach. I can tell you that much. So, Andrew Gillum, we'll see if this ends up being what it looks like. But, yeah, that's a real thing that's going on right now. That's a news story for you that has nothing to do with Wuhan virus. Hey, Team Buck, thank you so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you like this video, please click that little thumbs up button so then it will log as liked. And also, if you want to see more great content from The First, please click subscribe.